Hello everyone, it's Mr. Perry Weiner here. I haven't made a video in a long time because I've been busy with school, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, and chronic masturbation. School was alright. It could have gone better if I had the ability to retain, recall, and recognize information. I trailed off when the school administration had me in a meeting to try to figure out how I got into the university, but I think they were talking about just how misunderstood I am. They kept saying things like, I don't understand how we got in, and I can't possibly understand how we're supposed to take a term paper seriously when all he wrote was 2 sentences from what I think is the Book of Mormon, followed by lyrics that he credits to, and I quote, Hanson, the only band to have cracked the code of the female heart. They eventually directly asked me how I cheated to get in, and since I was pulling gum off my hands that I got from the bottom of my seat, I didn't hear the whole question. I asked them to repeat it, and then they dismissed me. Year 3, here I come. So the only important thing I missed since Bin Laden was executed and fed to sharks was the story about Congressman Anthony Penis posting his wiener on Twitter. Basically what happened was Anthony Dick was using his supreme debating skills to convince girls on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, and The Sims 3 to talk dirty with him. In return, he posted various pictures of himself and his penis, which appears to have its own gravitational pull. Congratulations. So word gets out about Andy Weiner's penis shot being sent on Twitter to a woman that wasn't his wife, and he totally denied it. He was like, I got hacked. And even though his face wasn't in the picture, he didn't really want to deny it was his penis because everyone was so impressed with it. He refused to talk about it in the media, calling it a practical joke that the hacker was getting too much attention out of, but eventually the pressure was too much and he did an interview with CNN's Wolf Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg came at him much like the war strategy he was named after. He flashed Congressman Weiner the picture of said Weiner repeatedly, visually striking the politician hard and fast without regard for him or any of the children watching. Eventually the congressman said something like, I appreciate you showing me that constantly. So do the women, sir. So do the women. And some guys, I guess. So Dick tells Wolf that he's a crazy old man giving this practical joke all this attention, which made the next part of the story all that more shameful. What the fuck is that? A few days after the interview, Congressman Andy Dick held a press conference where he admitted that he sent the photo and that he had engaged in multiple inappropriate conversations with women online and over the phone during and before his marriage. Well, this sex scandal officially made him a politician. It also made him not a politician. He has now resigned, which is actually kind of sad because he was pretty good at his job. Especially the lying part. There are a couple lessons to be learned here. The first is don't have Bill Clinton conduct your wedding ceremony like Anthony Weiner did because that's asking for a cursed marriage. That should have been obvious. The second is a lesson in smoothness, and for this we turn to a transcript of Facebook messages sent between Anthony Weiner and one of his GFs that lived in Las Vegas. She said, when are you coming? Meaning, when are you coming to Las Vegas? Penis said, don't know, make me an offer I can't refuse. Then she said, To get us in the mood, first we watch back-to-back episodes of The Daily Show and Colbert Report. Then, to really spice things up, we go into face all of my neighbor's Sharon Angle yard signs. Then, when we are really hot, we go to the bookstore and cover all of the Glenn Beck books with copies of The Audacity of Hope. I do this about once a week. You can tell I'm a very exciting girl. Or, if this is not your thing, we can just get drunk and have mad, passionate sex. Penis then said, "Why choose? With me behind you, can't we both watch The Daily Show?" Alright, for all you virgins out there, I'm listening. That was very smooth. That's how you do it. Which makes this other thing he said kind of baffling because it was so not smooth. She says, "Where did my favorite dirty Facebooker go? I'm getting kind of addicted to you." He says, "Hey sexy, sorry I've been away from the computer for so long. So, what are you wearing?" Don't say that. Okay. It won't work. Go on. And it's stupid. Could you spell that, please? So that's the story of Anthony Weiner and his sex scandal. Despite all this, I'm still eagerly awaiting his comeback tour. It's kind of funny how politicians blatantly lie and mislead the public all the time. Bush got reelected for it. But the moment it has something to do with their private lives, there is a demand for their resignation. Cue the Star-Spangled Banner.
I'm not as smart as I'd like to think, but I'm young, and it's over. When you have no light to guide you, and no